Let's go. Let's go.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have... There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping! Morata clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Elastic of save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gently done. Real Madrid must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Shade too heavy. People can pick that up. Searching ball that into space. Morata is onto this. Pedri. Seibalt is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mile.
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Stood up well to him there. Christensen cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Nicely intercepted. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route. Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And it's Morata. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Danger averted for now. Morata. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Chance here to counter. Fiddles it through. Christensen goes sliding in. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to break at pace. Oh, he's bustling through here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shifted upfield. Santaguru. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Gula. Lucas Vazquez. Cucurella. And it's Rakitic. Eze! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Santa Maria. De Jong. Now it's Pedro. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed in towards the centre. De Jong. Oh, it's played into the... Can he finish? He wasn't that far away.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Barcelona get it back again. De Jong. Seibalt. Oh, this is a real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a right smile there.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Bushill. Seibelt. Bushill looks to bypass the midfield. Oh, can he get onto this? That's going to go a long way. Forward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Barcelona were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
They've played it short. They're going to play for a throw. Shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Pedro. Pedro hits one! Kula. Driving forward. Jose. And here's Morata. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical.
Olise! Oh, that's a waste. But it's among the starting 11 last time out. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's De Jong. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Eze.
Well, the moans and groans from this.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. But it's... oh no circumventing this opponent. Mbappe. Oh, it's Morata. Proves too strong. Now that's well seen too. Eze. Lucas Vazquez. And he tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Morata just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Barcelona making another change here. thinking?
Real Madrid have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support.
And the finish! Lucas Vazquez. That's an excellent interception.
Real Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Eze. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Real Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Eze. Hosselu.
Real Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's not going to get any further than that. He could be in here. He's had it nicked away. So not long left in this now. So just a few moments remaining, and then the unbeaten run will be over.
Yeah, very much looking that way now, Peter, but it would be unwise to rule them out completely.
He's had a shot! Eze! Eze!
Real Madrid need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pedri. Rafinha. Matic wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Fabio Carvalho. And he was along to it. Offside that time. That is one way to stop him. And that's that. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are right. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's trying the shot. Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets.
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Yeah, he's found him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Olise!
Villarreal, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
And it's Kajeri. Fiddles it through. Kajeri. Real Madrid already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, individual responsibility levels have to start kicking in to rescue things from what's been a bad start.
Great leap! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Out to the left flank. Smoothly does it, and it's played in here. Lucas Vazquez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out to the right. Can he get onto this? Back on the ball again. Cut it out. Kula. Mbappe gets his pass away. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gently done. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rakitic, Martinez, Mbappe, spread out to the left, Mbappe, clears it away, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has left him in a heap. Out to the left it goes. Martinez tries a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Kiko Femenia. Cucurella with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's had a shot! Another chance! And here's Kashani. Hosalu. Looking for options for movement. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, what can they come up with here? Kiko Femenia. Goes direct to the front line. That has been cut short. Threads one in. And he welcomes it. Kashani!
Oh, that is rather wayward. All he'd be thinking is, please, drown, swallow me up.
Elise. Cucurella. It's Rakitic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. The final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Martinez. And here's Kashani. Comes to the pressure. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward it goes. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Kashani. Played out towards the right wing, hit into the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And that is out of play. Murillo. It's run loose here. Valverde. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Chance to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rakitic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's played forward.
Real Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
you know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Olise, Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now that's well seen too. Lucas Vazquez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Aim forwards. Looking for the runner. You can run onto that.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Crossed in once more. Villarreal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Valverde plays it short. So it's going to be another corner. Stood up well to him there.
Villarreal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fernandez, and it's D'Alessandro. Real Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Gently done. And he has been fouled there.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Villarreal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got the shot away! He's had a hit! To the good, they have breathing space.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Villarreal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There goes the final whistle. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Massive lead! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Osasuna make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And that's a superb pass. Cleared without complication. Lavia. Ibanez. Dani Olmo. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Real Madrid were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Lavia. Real Madrid suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, whatever was said in that dressing room before kick-off surely can't have caused this. The application has to rise.
Osasuna contested that thriller-minute draw last time. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found a way through. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! And he can clear it away. Morata. And through to the goalkeeper. Straight out towards the right wing. Succumbs to the pressure. Botany, given the lift of his goal. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. White Gomez. It's lofted through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
White Gomez. And it'll be a corner. Have their second corner now. Great lead! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Morata. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been taken straight back. Done delicately. He's in plenty of space here. Forwards and with intent. Chouameni.
Real Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ibanez turns back here, probably the best option. Gomez, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. Goalkeeper's ball. He's gone for a throw-in. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Looking for options for movement. Gets good distance on it. Real Madrid have it back and they can go again. Fabio Carvalho. Looking for the runner. Firing headers! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Gomez stood up well to him there. Nicely intercepted. Decent progress down the left. Hit into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Budimir! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Forward it goes. Gomez has created one goal already. And here's the chance to counter. Lavia cuts out the pass. Real Madrid are the most prolific team in the league this season. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Real Madrid are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Dani Olmo. Over to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Budimir really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
So here comes the substitution. Fabio Carvalho. Real Madrid looking to pass their way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Lavia headed the first half equaliser in his last game. Shifted upfield. Throw it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Osasuna surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Could have brought them level.
Mbappe appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Aim forwards. Now it's Moy Gomez. Out to the right. Mbappe, Fabio Carvalho. Real Madrid are running out of time to save themselves.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Dani Olmo. We are into overtime. And there goes the final whistle. Football is a truly global game, and of the countless clubs around the world that vie for supremacy, only 4 have made it here. So you may ask what the conditions are of being invited to such an event. Well, you only have to be a top club in your continent. Not easy by any means. This isn't any old football tournament. It is one also of culture and custom and philosophy, and 4 very different brands of the beautiful game. Expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this competition has provided us with many fine moments in the past. Let's hope for more of that.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Peter. These intercontinental events have really come on since my playing days. The game is now operating to a higher standard all over the world. And tournaments like this are doing their bit in educating generations of players and coaches to push the message forward.
Yes.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide.
Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Most accurate pass. Mbappe. It's lofted through here. Super ball. There's the shot! Possible. Made a good run there. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. This is promising. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Fabio Carvalho. Belts one. Oh, that was no routine save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
That's been cut out, well played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A searching ball that into space. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Nicely intercepted. He's gone direct here. That's been intercepted. Fabio Carvalho. Played out towards the right wing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kubo. Here's Chouameni. Played towards the front line. Played forward. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Pula. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a throw. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. This possibly the last play of the half. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. The semi-final reaches halfway. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Oh, good spread. No, he's not getting any further than that. There's the delivery.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Looks to clip it forward. Now that's well seen too.
Real Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Real Madrid, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Oh, can he get onto this? Jovi, Hosselu. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he finish? No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gets his pass away. Great hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
What a throw in. Kashiwa Resol making consecutive changes here. And that has left him in a heap. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Danger averted for now. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! He's got the shot away! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Have their second corner now. Kashiwa Resol can counter promptly here. Just eases him off the ball, fiddles it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And there's going to be another change here. Mbappe! And it'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Marcano has given away a free kick. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. Do have a chance to counter here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets good distance on it. the changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Eze. He's found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Threads one in. Now, what about a counter-attack? There's the hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Punched away. That's offside. Yes, it is. Real Madrid making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he cuts out the supply. And they win it back again. Cross goes in there.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's gone direct here. It's a waxy looking ball, that. Lucas Vasquez. Fabio Carvalho. Hosselu. Kubo. He's shifting through the gears here. Hosselu. Well, this tournament may only have been a week long, not even that, but in that very short time it has been a real melting pot of footballing cultures from right around the world, unique to the continents represented by each of the teams taking part. There have been so many memorable displays of terrific sportsmanship, of friendship, and kept out by the Elastic again.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's shot loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gonzalez sends that a long way. Alessandro. Mbappe. Looking for the run-up. Oh, that's a canny finish! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it?
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
That was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Felipe. Goes in for the header! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Giuliano gets his pass away. Can he latch on to this? He's had a shot! No, not this time.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Defending of the desperate variety. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's come loose! Shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers quite a aggressive look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, red, nice interception. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Joselu. Do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? Oh, well cut out. Vera too. Lucas Vasquez. It's D'Alessandro. Fabio Carvalho. Martinez. And through to the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's in! Now the finish! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
D'Alessandro. Oh, this is a terrific run. Can he get away here? D'Alessandro!
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Real Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. So Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find the route back.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Real Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Mbappe, D'Alessandro, Gonzalez deals with it effortlessly. Plays it from a quarterback position. Defending was strong and firm. Fiddles it through.
Atletico Paranaense have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking to break at pace. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's D'Alessandro. Good ball, shots on here. Aim forwards. He might be in here! Well, the ball's come loose here. Real Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Martinez. Joselu. Oh, well played. And the counter is on. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Patrick. Felipe played massive leap! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Calmly anticipates. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Early ball out from the back. And that's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Atletico Paranaense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fabio Carvalho. No, that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He'll try to keep this alive. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Alessandro. Joselu. Exciting looking ball that. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a key interception. Shapes to shoot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Time for a change in personnel. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
Real Madrid really could have done without this. Alessandro. Mbappe. Joselu. Now Martinez. He's had it taken off him.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, important interception. Lofted upfield. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this round. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Silva is onto it in a flash.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's neat. And that should be the keepers. Do have a chance to counter here. Out to the right. Interesting ball. Suarez gets across to intercept that. Marcano spots it and intercepts. Fabio Carvalho. Shot! Now the breakaway. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that is asking. Shapes the shot! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And they can counter here. Neuer, will they claim to that? Played with finesse. Martinez is in a really good position out wide. Real Madrid were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. And it's played forward. That's been intercepted. Gently done. Now it's Morata. Lucas Vazquez. Olise. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aim forwards. Stood up well to him there. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. Forwards and with intent. Martinez. Good spot, he's seen the run. Morata. Luka clears it away. Morata. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Januzaj. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Played out to the right. Oh, looking to break at pace. Well timed, excellent interception. Suarez. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Martinez. And through to the goalkeeper. Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ivan Marcano. Fabio Carvalho! And he's there to get it away. Pula. Got a shot away! Oh, it's come loose! Munoz gets over and intercepts. Defending was strong and firm. The half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Real Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Real Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Las Palmas were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got...
And Yanazai! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. He's looking for the runner here. And it's Yanazai. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Martinez. That has been cut short. The cut. Played long and they could be in here. Marcano with a definite foul there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played right into his path. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Las Palmas making consecutive changes here. Cucurella. Olise. And here's Morata. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Out to the left it goes. And they're quick to get it back. Pula, laid out to the left flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Olise. Oh, and he's through the middle. Forward it goes. Threads one in.
Real Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The most accurate pass.
Las Palmas really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Las Palmas just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The normal. Moved on forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fiddles it through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
In again.
Well, usually when the foot...
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Real Madrid making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Las Palmas grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Las Palmas surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
That'll be a throw. Elise. Oh, that's a key interception. Morata. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a loose ball. And it's Morata. Spread out to the left. Oh, strongly challenged there. Olise. Oh, it's come loose. And that will be the final act. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. What perhaps hasn't been quite so anticipated is the rain, which is going to be forthcoming. Expected to reach us around about the start of the second half. Regardless of that, the crowd are here, undeterred. You wouldn't expect anything less from this lot, creating a real sense of occasion for every fixture here without fail. Just joining us, we are already underway. It's, of course, the first Giroud! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Real Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Real Sociedad have the league's best defensive record. Good spot, he's seen the run. Important interception. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Fiddles it through.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
Rakitic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's looking for the runner here. He could be in here. There's the hit! It's there! Real Sociedad are all square. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked his...
Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Physical challenge. Oh, they could be caught out here. Giroud! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well played. Real Sociedad can counter promptly here. Aguirre. And the counter is on. Keeper's ball. Calmly anticipates.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Real Sociedad have it back and they can go again. To Marcos. Played right into his path. And through to the goalkeeper. Rakitic. Forwards and with intent. Well, that's well seen too. Lopez. Marcos is the guilty party there. That's a good kick, always looked in. Real Sociedad looking to pass their way through. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. And can he finish it? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. They've got it again. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. The final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. Real Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Real Madrid getting the ball rolling for the second period.
Real Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Shifted upfield. Chouameni to D'Alessandro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eze, and the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Real Madrid go into the lead. And here's Zaha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rakitic. Mendes. Zaha. And he's in on goal. Zaha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rakitic.
Real Madrid are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging there.
And he has been fouled there. Tries his luck! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And it's played forward. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Interesting here, Jim, how the defence seems to have really retreated over the last few moments.
Yeah, it's impossible to keep it up for forever in terms of the pressing we've seen from them. And I think the opposition would eventually have latched onto that and found a way around it. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Munoz. And it's Zaha. Forward it goes. Zaha is wide and looking to get onto this. Rakitic. Interesting ball. Giroud. Giroud was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gets his pass away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Real Sociedad have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's gone looking for safety. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Real Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
We get a throw in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Deep into stoppage time. Aim forwards. And the referee brings it to a close.